Drilling operations for a new escape route that will ultimately help them to get to the 3 trapped mine workers continues. Nkambule, Yvonne, Mnisi and Nyerenda are still trapped underground after the container they were working in fell into a sinkhole earlier this month. We're now joined on the line by our reporter Mweli Masilela, who is at the site. Mweli, a very good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us. Now, please, AMCU briefed its members earlier today about the future at the mine. What exactly did they tell their members?
Good afternoon to you, Alicia. Well, we came to the mine today hoping that we'll be part of the meeting that was called by AMCU to address its members who are working at Lily Mine. But unfortunately, the media wasn't allowed to be part of the meeting. But after the meeting was adjourned, we had an opportunity to interact with some of the people in the leadership positions who actually said they were not in a position to give us an interview, but they did say that the only thing that made them to call that meeting was just to assure the workers that after this incident, they won't lose their jobs. There isn't much that was discussed. So, but when you hear from some of the workers, it looks like there were those who were saying that they're not happy with the salary they got, but just because we couldn't get the leadership, we don't have much clarity on those issues.
Look, Mweli, now with regards to the drilling of the escape route, how is the operation faring? Well,
today we had a chance to speak again to the family members who are affected. What they said is that so far they are happy with the efforts that are being made to rescue those miners that are trapped underground, especially now the drilling of the escape route. One of the relatives, especially, she's a sister to Nyerenda, who is also one of the trapped miners. She's saying that she's happy with the process, the drilling process. Today, they were taken to the mine and they were shown as to how is everything going, and they are satisfied. But however, you can see by looking at the family members who are at the mine, you could see that there's still that kind of emotion that you read from their faces.
Look, Mweli, on that note, I mean, we know that on a daily basis, community members have been assisting the families with moral and prayer support. The last time we heard a signal from underground from the trapped miners was almost 2 weeks ago. Just how are the families coping, and any update on what's going on underground?
You'll recall that when the incident happened, just a few days after that incident, the family members, the friends of those who were trapped underground were hopeful that they'll be brought to surface alive. Now it's day number 20. They're still underground. So that glimmer of hope is I can say that it's fading. So, but then, as I've said, they are satisfied about the work that is being done. But the number of days, they are losing hope in terms of those people being brought to surface alive. But for them now, all they want is the work, the rescue work to continue. But unfortunately, that kind of work will only be done once that escape route is completed.
Look, Mweli, I know AMCU was there. I have to ask this. Have they pledged any assistance to the families? Do you know?
Well, there wasn't any specific briefing from us or from AMCU in terms of the assistance that is being given to families. But what we know is that people from around the area are assisting in whatever way they can. We know that the local municipality, as well as the mayor, since the incident happened, and other provincial government officials are also assisting. So they're saying this is something they'll continue doing until the rescue operation.
Thank you so much for that update. That is Mweli Masilela live to us from outside the Lily Gold Mine.